my name's Vicky Butterfly. I'm a performing artist. I've been talking about some of my inspirations, and the inspiration I'd like to talk about now is David Bowie. I really love the work of David Bowie. I love a lot of his music. I think the percentage of great music he's written to the percentage of not so great music is pretty good. You know, you could say that. Let's just say, to put it mildly. But one of the things that fascinates me so much about David Bowie is, I suppose, that he's always his own creation, and his creations are often very otherworldly. He's not an entirely self-created entity. Like, it's when he's worked with a designer, you know, it's not like he claims that it's all him, or he kind of brings it all under his giant umbrella of his wonderful, marvelous genius. He does credit the artist, which I think is really nice, because it's something you assume people would do, but sadly people don't always do. So I would say it's his passion for reinvention. It's sometimes, I suppose, quite tempting, the idea that if you find something and it works, you know, he could have probably replicated Ziggy Stardust, you know, into some kind of everlasting farewell tour now. But the point is, he didn't. He felt, I've done this, I've set out what I achieved to do, now I'm going to do something else. And everything he did was always so exquisitely realised. I mean, I love his work with Lindsay Kemp. Obviously, I love the work of Lindsay Kemp, and the influence on the movement. I love a lot of the work he did after Ziggy Stardust, especially with Lindsay Kemp, because he seemed to be very focused. Whereas I love the exuberance, the decadence of Ziggy Stardust. It's beautiful, it's flamboyant, it's a statement. But then when he's coming at it again, going, oh, I've made that statement, he's going to make another one. It's rather than go, well, I'll try something and see what sticks. You know, he tried many things before, like the Anthony Newley kind of style Laughing Gnome songs, with sensitive folk person. But the Lindsay Kemp seemed very, it was very detailed, very well thought out. It was very studied. I suppose I like the idea as well that such a huge megastar clearly still felt he had something to learn, which is quite wonderful, because I suppose someone who'd been already as successful as him might have gone, well, I can just do what I want, and you know, I don't need to take advice or, you know, or credit anyone for what I'm going to do now. But he really took the time to put a lot of mindfulness into his work. I think as an artist, I do find that idea of mindfulness very important, because raw talent is one thing. You see people who have a lot of raw talent, but if someone asks you why you do what you do, and you just go, because it's fun or because it works, I don't think it's almost a good enough answer sometimes. I think you should always know why you do everything. Like if you're drinking a glass of water, you usually know why you're drinking it. If you're not, I think even like intellectually or emotionally, if you don't know why you're doing a performance, it's a little bit like flailing around.